Morning, guys. Today is all about buying and selling. So today's process will explain about the buying and selling process of each of the side. Okay. If you see from the buyer document side, usually in a business, one need to do a market research for the goods that they gonna sell. Of course, these goods need to be understand as it fulfills the customer demand or solve the customer solution. Okay, to identify the demand of the goods, market research can be done through the internet, can be done through the exhibition center, can be done by googling also. Secondly, once the market research is done, once you define what goods need to be stocked to be sold, you have to process the process of inputting the master item on your ERP. This to ensure that this item can be used for transaction of buying and selling. Okay, because of there's no actual data for you to analyze, of course you have to have a forecast of how much the goods will be sold, and this forecast is called manual plan, where you input the number of goods that you need to be bought for initial order. And after it's been sold, usually the system will create a statistical sales per month, whereby you all the sales within 1 year or within a few months divide by the number of months that is being placed in the warehouse, or divide by 12 if it is already within 12 years range. And after the sales per month, you can already have deduced the stock you need to buy every month to cover the required sales forecast. After you've done that, then you automatically need to input in the purchase request to be given to another department for purchasing process. Okay. After, for the purchasing side, they need to find the vendor. How do they do that? Well, they go to an exhibition held by a lot by big exhibition centers, usually in China. For example, like Guangzhou Fair or Automechanica Shanghai for the automotive parts. So where the place where you the vendors showcase all their products, and you can talk to them and to see whether it fits to the criteria of the market. Okay, after you do visit the exhibitions and you meet the vendor, and then you can have a feeling which vendors which is right for you, and which management of the vendors which is can control the quality, the pricing, and the finishing. All you analyze. After that, you have to shortlist all the vendors, which you can be done by visiting the vendors to pay visit of the factory. Once it's done, once you verify that the vendor is real, there's no scam behind it, you create a master vendor in the system. This master vendor allows you to do transaction with this vendor. Okay, after that, from the purchase request, what you do is that you convert it to request for quotation. Of course, this request for quotation is asking for the offer price, in which the supplier have to give upon asking upon asking for quotation. Once the price is given, well, if let's say you think the price is too high, what you do is that you can do a bidding price, where you bid until you meet the agreed price. Okay, one is done, then you issue a purchase order. This is is an order for you for the purchase to be done. Okay, once the supplier confirm that the goods is ready, they can fulfill your required purchase order, then our purchasing department will issue a purchase order confirmation to confirm that the order is already cleared and is ready to go. Okay, after the goods is received and all the process of checking, then you can do a purchase invoice. This is invoice is instruction for the finance people to pay for this transaction. Okay, after you've done all your purchasing, then after that you receive the complaint from your warehouse that the goods is not according to the specification or the standard that we ordered. Then they can also put a complaint request in the system. This complaint request will be forwarded to the vendors, and from then on we will be waiting for the vendors to give explanation regarding the action taken from this complaint. Three methods usually are given. First of them is the purchase order letter, which they allow you to return all the goods that is purchased. Second is they give you debit note, which is a part of or all the sum of the money that is complained to be given back in terms of cashback. Thirdly is the replacement of goods, whereby all the goods that is faulty, they don't take it back, they just give you the another goods which is of good condition. Okay, lastly, that have usually the suppliers, they give you an offer that you need to understand, is that they give you target based incentive. It means that within 1 year, if you reach certain target, they will give you a rebate or cashback. This you can ask to your supplier if you have buy big volumes. And then point reward, well, of course, some of the supplier also implement this strategy for you to keep loyalty. So let's say the target based incentive is actually to get you the big bonus. Point rewards is just an incremental incentive for you to purchase from them. Lastly, kickback incentive. This is as a boss or the management, you have to be very careful, because kickback incentive actually can ruin your company. Kickback incentive is whereby the decision of purchasing is being driven by the kickback given by the vendor. Of course, this kickback will increase your cost of goods purchase. Okay guys, today all of this purchasing side, I hope you can understand, and you can try and join me in another channel for the seller documentation. Thank you guys, bye bye.